If your home feels like a nightmare, you might be living the Perron family's story. Imagine moving into what you believe will be your dream home, only to find it turning into a house of horrors. The Perron family experienced this firsthand. In 1971, they moved into an old farmhouse in Rhode Island, hoping for a fresh start. The house, with its rustic charm and sprawling land, seemed perfect for their large family. But little did they know they were stepping into a realm of unimaginable terror. The house had a dark history, one that would soon reveal itself in the most terrifying ways. Almost immediately, strange and eerie events began to unfold. It started with small, inexplicable occurrences. Doors opening on their own, objects moving from one place to another without explanation. The family tried to rationalize these events, attributing them to the quirks of an old house. But the disturbances grew more frequent and more sinister. Doors opening on their own, mysterious voices echoing through empty rooms, and cold, bone-chilling winds sweeping through the house. The Perrons were living in constant fear, unsure of what would happen next. The voices were the most unsettling. They would hear whispers, sometimes calling their names, other times speaking in languages they couldn't understand. It felt as though the house itself was alive, watching them, waiting for the right moment to strike. The cold winds were another mystery. Even on the warmest days, icy drafts would sweep through the rooms, chilling them to the bone. It was as if the house was trying to communicate with them, to warn them of the darkness that lurked within its walls. Desperate for help, the Perron family contacted Ed and Lorraine Warren, renowned paranormal investigators. The Warrens had a reputation for dealing with the supernatural, and the Perrons hoped they could provide some answers. The Warrens discovered that the house was haunted by a spirit named Bathsheba, a woman rumored to have been a witch. Bathsheba's spirit was not just an ordinary ghost, but a force of evil that delighted in tormenting the living. Bathsheba's story was a tragic one. She had lived in the house in the 1800s and was accused of practicing witchcraft. According to legend, she had sacrificed her own child to the devil and cursed anyone who would live on her land. The Warrens' investigation revealed that Bathsheba's spirit was responsible for the disturbance. This malevolent entity was determined to drive the Perron family out of their home. The disturbances escalated, objects levitated, violent outbursts plagued the family, and physical attacks left them bruised and terrified. The Perrons were at their wits' end. They couldn't understand why this was happening to them. They had done nothing to provoke such malevolence, yet they were being tormented day and night. The violent outbursts were the most terrifying. Family members would suddenly become enraged, throwing objects and screaming at each other. It was as if Bathsheba was trying to tear them apart from the inside. The physical attacks were also relentless. The Perrons would wake up with bruises and scratches, unable to explain how they got there. It was clear that Bathsheba was not going to let them live in peace. The Warrens performed a cleansing to rid the house of its dark presence. They used holy water, prayers, and other rituals to try and banish Bathsheba's spirit, but the Perrons claimed that the haunting never truly ended. For years they lived in uneasy peace, always looking over their shoulders, haunted by the lingering presence of Bathsheba. They never knew when she might strike again, and the fear of the unknown was almost as bad as the haunting itself. This chilling encounter inspired The Conjuring, a movie that has terrified audiences worldwide and launched a horror phenomenon. The film captures the essence of the Perron family's ordeal, bringing their nightmare to life on the big screen. But remember, the scariest part isn't what you see on screen, it's knowing that this nightmare was real. The Perron family's story is a stark reminder that sometimes the things that go bump in the night are more than just figments of our imagination. And who knows, maybe there's a Bathsheba lurking in the shadows of your home too. So the next time you hear a strange noise or feel a cold draft, remember the Perron family and their terrifying encounter. The world is full of mysteries, and sometimes the most frightening ones are the ones we can't see. The Perron family's story is a testament to the power of the unknown and the enduring strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable terror. So, as you go about your daily life, take a moment to appreciate the safety and comfort of your home, because for the Perron family, their home was anything but a sanctuary. It was a place of fear, a place where the line between the living and the dead was blurred, and where the past refused to stay buried.